from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasquez. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as we take in the historical comparison there, these are two franchises that have to feel good about earning their way here into the postseason.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Nate Eovaldi gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a great mix of fastballs. He has a four-seamer that's straight that he'll ride up in the zone, and then he has the cutter, which breaks away. Two pitches that look the same, that have different angles and different breaks. And if he has a good cutter this afternoon, that makes his four-seam fastball up in the zone that much better.
And now in the box, Aaron Judge. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the pitch. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. The 1-0 home. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Now the 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number two. Here's Odor now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And now here is Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder, Kyle.
Here's the pitch.
Schwarber.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Outside, 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now another 2-2. Chopped weakly to the right.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Rizzo is there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home
Batting
first.
second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfro. Had the weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full, 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up this pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Payoff pitch one more time. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Kike Hernandez would be next. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First offering on its way, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle, hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in, and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. Sanchez on at first, nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second. Arroyo brings it in. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
That is really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Not close. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now, Kike Hernandez
leading off,
set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One strike now from Cole. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Digging in will be Tyler Wade. 7-8-9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 away here to begin the third.
Batting it, the center fielder, Greg Allen.
Next, it'll be Greg Allen. And now the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one, heading to third for the three-bagger.
Here's Joey Gallop now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Two pitches, a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And no advance. It's ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The count now at 2-1. Allen at third with 2 away. Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey! That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Fouled off. Popped him up. Rizzo waits on it. 1 away.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, ball 1. Count 1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So here is Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Verdugo tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 1-1 the count. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Here's a pop-up now. Urshela is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. From the stretch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
3-ball.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfro. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss, and that pitch wound up hitting him. But it won't matter as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasquez, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the AB on its way. Giancarlo Stanton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Odor is on deck. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Had a good 3-1 cut, but he misses the splitter. 3-2 now.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Here's the left-handed bat of Odor as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Again, another foul ball. The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here comes the payoff pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Stanton over at second. Odor at first with no outs. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a missed. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. Here's the first pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Fouled away. The set and the 1-2.
At the ball.
Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2. Never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Here now is Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Hernandez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch.
Ball inside.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that's over. 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Wade is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Vasquez.
Next to hit, Vasquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Changeup called strike 1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Allen has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Tyler Wade. Now here's the first offering. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
No touchdown.
And 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Allen. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. He's set and the pitch.
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Wade gets his lead at first, nobody out. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, To be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2. Grounded to first. A stab, and he's got it. There's one. On to first, the double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
2 down, no one on base. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallop. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. Yanks held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
So next to hit is Bobby Dalbec. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. One strike now from Cole. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. Set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Now the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Arroyo's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike one. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and the right-hander begin to throw. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Ball even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate now, Odor. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
The designated hitter.
First pitch on the way.
Verdugo.
Outside, that's good.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. Now 1 away.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball back now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter Renfro.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfro. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
And he fouls this one off. One and one, here it comes.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate here is Gary Sanchez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Gary Sanchez goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Standing in now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's inside. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1. Urshela stands at first with one out. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Breaking ball. Called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Next to dig in, Tyler Wade. From the stretch.
Hey! That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
A runner on first with 2 away. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fouled off. The 1-2. Popped up. Devers into foul territory, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Set to deal on 2-2. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're up 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Away for ball 2, 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. To the left side, but it's well fouled. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian.
Next to stand in is Christian Vasquez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning form.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline. And that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting to that last out. But D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1. That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry. Now, Bobby Dalbec. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark. If you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen, where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
And it's fouled away. Got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. 7 complete here tonight. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Labor Torres will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch of the AB on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. So 1-1.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
That brings up the big bat of Joey Gallop. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that fastball is taken but catches the outer third. The pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Grounded down the third baseline. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One's too far inside, ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So a solo shot down the line in left as we are all knotted up at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One and 0. Here it is.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0. Fouled off. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
2-2. Here it is. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Joely Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Joely Rodriguez.
Andrew Vasquez is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 71.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo.
The second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Rodriguez primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground, and when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Alex Verdugo digging in now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He bounced out last time up. Chopper foul.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Hit to short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle.
Runner at second, one away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's set. Here it comes.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. 1-1 to Schwarber. Into right field. That's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back, change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Jaron Duran will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 40.
So now here is Hunter Renfro. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home. Bounce it to the left side. One there. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. Jaron Duran will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 30.
Hansel Robles will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half.
Number 56. Hansel Robles.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rougned Odor. Now the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Duran is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Up next, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up to throw. Here comes the 1-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
2-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, and he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Arroyo is there, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Blake Holmes comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 35.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Leading off for the Red Sox. The third
Outfield
baseman.
shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Devers.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is offered at but missed.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Slow bouncer to the right side. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Kike Hernandez will be next. Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
Nope.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Up next,
Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Trap. Shows off some great range and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains 2-2. We are into extra innings, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
New inning set to get underway. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tyler Wade. First pitch on the way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And that's too high, ball 2. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. The 3-1. He lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Andrew Vasquez. Is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And the runner back easily. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
Ball
3-0 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 3-0. And they'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Next to hit is Joey Gallop, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch.
0-1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0. Fouled off. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blues.
Austin Davis trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Aaron Judge will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ballgame. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. One and 0. Here it is.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Wade at second. Vasquez on at first with 2 down. All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Now back, the left fielder.
Now it'll be Giancarlo Stanton. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, bases loaded. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Ready with the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on the way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's good.
Pitch is popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. Odor settles under it, and there's one gone.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby.
Bottom of the inning now. Here comes the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. Now the pitch. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
So stepping in is Christian Arroyo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup, the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Sinker misses outside, and he's behind 3-0. Alex Verdugo would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is the guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Michael King takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Alex Verdugo will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. hit to first. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Now to bat, Odor flew out last time up.
The second baseman, Odor.
Set and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball, 3-0 now. Pitch on the way. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned it to slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Here it is on 3-1. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The catcher, Jaron Duran.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
In most parts of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ward. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
To short. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Ro. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Garrett Richards enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
43, Garrett Richards.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo fouled away. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the belt, the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Richards comes set. 0-2 on its way. Boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. The next 0-2. Urshela, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2. Chopped in front of home plate. The second for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
1-1.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
One and two. Here it is. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Set the 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Yankees forced to settle for one last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox 2. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jaron Duran.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Renfro.
At the plate, Hunter Renfro. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He was a double play victim last time around. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
The main job of a number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. It's 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Last strike now for the Red Sox. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball, but they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasquez. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.